Okay, good morning everybody. Yeah, it's been a few days since I put a post up. Just been trying to take on board all the feedback that I've already got. A friend of mine, Nigel Cash, has sort of taken himself on as my coach, I suppose. He just started saying, look, are you doing it every day? You're doing this, you're doing that, and yeah, so it's been good. I'm just going to put several rounds through. I'm going to go right back to 120. Just to really warm up the shoulder joints, really noticing until there's a good solid few rounds through, just the pain in the joints themselves. It doesn't feel untoward, but just noticing that. So I'm going to come step back to 120 and then move through sort of, I don't know, 5 to several rounds per poundage level. Okay, so here we go. 120. Old style. Okay, just going to pause this, lift the poundage. Okay, just upped it now. It's had to shift the where the string was knocked onto. We're now looking at 125. Okay, yeah, so I'll up it again. Okay, back again, 130. More of these, 130. Okay, we're going to up it again. Well, just went in just to recheck all the poundages, and I'm gutted. My bay bow, so this bow is made out of bay. Degradation already. So bay. So the setting it's at now is 125 at 30 inches. So I'll put that through a few rounds there, and then I'm going to put it onto the final set of settings to see what that is. I'm a bit gutted. Yeah, because day before yesterday I managed to put on the lowest settings, and I was thinking, yeah, I'm starting to push towards that 150. So anyway, I'm going to put several through at 125 at 30 inches, and then go from there. Okay, and if you're wondering what that sound is that I'm hitting, is, where are we? Out there you can see it. It's an old wolf edge, loose on the ground, keeps my arrows from going anywhere, and also too protects the, because I don't have heads on them at the moment, but I think that's a bit of an advantage too, just shooting into this old wolf edge. Yeah, all I want to do is up my poundage, not necessarily anything else. Anyway, but guttering, holy shit. So I was pondering about coming down to 30 inches, so maybe I need to set everything at 30 inches to see what that is, because that's pretty much my ideal draw length. So disappear for a minute again. Oh, well, I'm messing with my own head, I think. Just chuck the bow back on the scales. I think because my head's gone, that I'm working everything from 30 inches. So I was measuring this bow from 31 inches for everything before. So I've actually going to what my actual draw length is, as opposed to what the bow, I don't know, I suppose what it's tillered for. So in the past I've used bows 120, 130, 138 out to 32 inches, but the reality is I'm only drawing 30 inches. So yeah, increasing poundage at a lower, at my actual draw length. So anyway, so it's this one here. The setting is 140 at 30 inches. So I'm increasing my capacity. So 140 at 30 inches. So yeah, as opposed to 150 at 31 inches, which is, I'm not drawing out to there. So the reality is, back to where it is. It is what it is. So hey, I'll chuck several rounds through at 140 at 30 inches. One more. Going back, getting tired, going back to old poor form. The body's trying to compensate in what it knows, but it doesn't know it, so I need to fit some new stuff. So I'll try one more attempt. If I can get it in good form, I'll go for it. If not, I'll end on successive previous shots. Yeah. Okay, learning for myself. It's really easy to get lost in numbers. Yeah, so at 31 inches, this bow's pushing 150. But yet at 30 inches, it's 140. So, yeah, what is the actual poundage at the actual draw length? That would be the number to aim for. So instead of getting, you know, all the hype of it. So yesterday I was big day out, and I was like, yeah, man, because I pulled this day before yesterday in the dark. Otherwise I would have videoed, chucked it up, going, yeah, 150. Nah, reality is my draw length is 30 inches, and the reality is it's 140 at that point. So sorry guys, I jumped the gun. I was like, yeah, I was all proud as, and left 150. Nah, 140 at 30 inch draw. But on saying that, I've managed to increase my draw poundage by coming back to what is real. And so the last weeks, I'm really stoked from all the feedback in the prior videos. Some really good stuff. And also too, my own training. I've just got some other bits and pieces in there. And I'm really pleased with that. So once again, the ability to dance up and down that poundage weight only takes me about a minute. I can shift it all. One bow, bit of degradation in the poundage. I think there's a little bit there, but putting it back on the scales and going to actual draw length of what's real. So don't get lost in the old fantasy of, like, you know. So I'm aiming maybe a couple of months, maybe I might be able to get to that 150. 2 to 6 months, and I'm shooting every other day with the bow and conditioning, and just to give that time for the muscles. I need to build muscle. I need to build muscle in my shoulders, as one of the guys was saying. I can't remember which one it was now. Jaro Petrina or wannabe warbower or warbower. Yeah, thanks guys for your feedback. I really appreciate it. Okay, so enjoy. Yeah, it's just my attempt at trying to move forward. So hey, go well, good luck.